Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classics / Non-Classic. This is episode number 444 and Doubleshot number 361. Two Transformer trades, and it's Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, Volume 8 and 10. Now, 8 collects issues 39 and 44, and 10 collects issues 50 55. Now, some of you are thinking, where's Volume 9? I have Volume 9 with it right now. Now, this comic just ended. I think it was just last year it ended. Yeah, ended just last year after publishing 57 issues. Now, the last couple issues are actually collecting a trade called Titans Return, which also collects the last 2 issues of Transformers Volume 2, which was originally known as Robots in Disguise. They changed the name just so people won't get confused with the TV show. You think, oh, Robots in Disguise, maybe an adaptation TV show. Nope. Nothing to do with that. Now, this comic book, basically, when this comic ended, they relaunched it as Transformers Lost Light, which is the name of the spaceship they actually used with this whole series. Now, basically, some of you probably wonder, okay, here's something that you probably did not expect to see. That's Megatron with an Autobot symbol on his chest. There is an explanation for that. There's a storyline, there's a really awesome storyline called Dark Saboteur, which is a cross between this series and Robots in Disguise. It lasted for a little while. I was booking up a couple one-shots, which saw apparently the death of Bumblebee, and because apparently Megatron became friends with Bumblebee somehow, he became an Autobot, and he decided to, in case you're wondering, what does Megatron look like with his Autobot symbol on his chest? Well, they decided to do something unique with him. They decided to give him squiggly lines. I have no idea of how he got these, but yeah. Look at his chest. They have squiggly lines on it, just so, yeah, he's not the regular. And he actually regrets, and he's trying to redeem himself. Basically, that's what you can say about this particular series. He's a commander of his own crew because it's his ego, basically. He just doesn't want to be someone's subordinate, so he wants to be the leader of his own Autobot crew. Fine. And pretty much throughout these 2 trades, and when I get hands on Volume 9, this is about him basically coming face-to-face with the Decepticon Justice Division. Yeah, a division he probably set up when he was head of the Decepticons. And they found out that he's actually on the bot now, and they're not very happy with it, so they want to kill him. So, they wanted to kill the guy who basically founded the Justice Division of the Decepticons. Oh, and this is during peacetime, basically, where the Decepticons and Autobots are no longer enemies. Nope. The long-running Cybertronian War is over. Basically, it's kind of over when Megatron became an Autobot. Yeah, though he's not. Even though that he is an Autobot, he's not a subordinate of excuse me, Optimus Prime. He's not a subordinate. He's his own. He's in charge of his own group. Despite the fact Optimus Prime is leader of the Autobots altogether, but he's just a leader of his own version of Autobots. And this series, along with Lost Light, is simply put Megatron leading a group of Autobots, basically on a spaceship known as the Lost Light, just going out the cosmos doing exploring stuff. That's really the whole point of this series. Lost Light is pretty much the same thing as well. This is written by James Roberts. That's the writer of this. Now, in this particular trade, the issues are drawn by Hato Sakamoto. Does issues 39-44. 40 is done by Brandon Cahill. 41-43 is done by Alex Moline. Yes. And the issues in this particular one, in issue 50 for some reason, basically Megatron goes kind of cuckoo for some reason, and he also gets Ravage to work for the Autobots as well. This one's done by Alex Moline and Brandon Cahill. They're the ones who do the artwork in this one. Yeah, because Ravage is so loyal to Megatron, so he defects to the Autobots, which is quite interesting. So yeah, with this particular one, he convinces Ravage to join the Autobots, which, okay, that's actually quite interesting. So, in case you wonder, who is leading the Decepticons? If it's not Megatron, who is it? It's Galvatron. Yep, Galvatron. Who in this universe, Galvatron and Megatron normally depict as pretty much the same character, pretty much Megatron becoming Galvatron. In this universe, Galvatron and Megatron are 2 completely different characters. I've seen this also where in the Transformers Armada series where Hotshot and Rodimus Prime are 2 completely different characters. Yeah, the 2 separate characters. That's what IDW did here. In case you're wondering, is there any plans now? And all the Transformers comics I've read, has Unicron shown up? No, he has not. He has never shown up. As far as I know, there's no plans to bring the character in. They do have the Quintessons. They're in. They've been referenced a few times, but yeah. These two are really, really good, and I highly recommend them for people who are Transformer fans. Now, one thing that's really good about this, they do have a sort of like checklist in a way. Let's see, I think it's in this one. In this one, where you actually have a collection of trades that IDEO publishes. Now, this is something that Marvel should do a lot more. Has all the trades IDW's put out so far for these characters. Well, most of them, anyways. The ones they have listed here is Transformers 1 through 9, Transformers from BCI 1 through 9, Transformers IDW Collection 1 through 8. That's basically the early stuff. Phase 2 1 through 3, Transformers Classics. That's the Marvel comic series. Classics UK. That's the UK comic book. Regeneration. Well, that's a continuation of the Marvel comic book. All Hail Megatron. That's a 12-issue maxi series. It's kind of helped jump-started this universe with the Decepticons invading Manhattan, of all places. Last Standard Records, which was a miniseries, and The Complete Drift, which is basically the combination of two different miniseries featuring the character Drift. He's one of the newer characters for Transformers. And I appreciate the idea of basically giving Transformers 3 ongoing series. Why? There's so many Transformers, and they gotta give these guys enough screen time in these comic books. So, it makes perfect sense. Originally there was 1, then there was 2, and now there's 3. You have Lost Light, Optimus Prime, which is a continuation of Transformers comic book, and of course Transformers 2 LR1. Basically, like I said, the Marvel BCI title, that's actually taken from a couple of different sources. One is from the original theme song of Transformers from Generation 1 TV show, and plus, it's also the name of the original 5-part pilot, or 3-part pilot of the show, which I think was also the same thing they did for the Transformers Prime show. Yeah, both these two are good. I'm going to give these both a 9 out of 10. These are both really, really good. Pick them up. Though you have to pick up the first, before you get to those two, pick up the first 7 trades, plus the Dark Cybertron crossover, which I think is going to get its own separate book. But yeah, so that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for the next episode, which will be episode 445. It probably will be a double shot. I don't know. Depends on what else I can get from the library, okay? But until then, I will see you there. Bye.